Bradley, who delivers an open Chosen, who is into space.
What's good, y'all? Man, we back for another interview with a special guest, man. A legend in the game, bro. Still at it, still active, man. Who we got over here?
You know, guys, child, Chosen. Exclusive.
This week's been amazing. Words can't describe it, man. What's some things that you took away, like, personally from this?
You know, I'm thankful to be here. The biggest thing I took is that to succeed in this is the same. It's you know, your core values. You know, that's the foundation. Everything else, you know, follows from there as far as learning and applying it and working hard. But just those core values on being a good person and the right integrity is going to get you a lot further.
Everybody here, like, is interested in something different. You know, most people want to be actors. You know, he wants to be a producer. You know, I fell in love with screenwriting. It's met amazing people this week they're legends in their own right. We're professionals in ours, but in their field, these dudes are the top of the game. So what are some things that stuck out to you that you generally enjoyed and had a lasting impression on?
It's hard to choose just one, but seeing what they become was once a thought, you know, and it went further than that. So just seeing that is possibly, but further than just what I might think now.
You know who you remind me of? A wise old owl. You don't say much. You quiet dude. Like, I've been seeing you everywhere. Like, you just looks like you're analytical. Like, you're not in the front. You're not loud like we are. I can tell, like, you love to learn.
This dude be intentional with everything. He work out in my training facility. He go in there and handle business. I already knew what type of timing he was on when he got out here. Maneuvers the same way, because, you know, that's the big thing I learned is that what we do already in the game, it translates over here as long as you have the right tenacity about, like, just not being denied in this space, because, you know, they're going to tell you no more times than not. So you just got to make sure that you keep persistent and you don't get discouraged by it.
You might hear that a lot. I've heard that a lot, but my trust in God and Jesus, and I know that what might seem like no to me really is my protection, and the right yes gonna come, and it's just about being prepared for that and staying in alignment with who you truly are, and everything always unfolds in due time. And staying patient, and in that time of being patient, preparing, you know, landing, so when that time comes, you can maximize your opportunity.
We're here with Chase Edmonds, man, future actor, future sports broadcaster. You might see me on First Take. You might see me on First Things First, or you might see me in Hollywood. We don't know yet, though.
How many years in the league, bro?
God bless me. I just finished my 8th year in the league. Dude, I'm a running back, though. I turned 30 in April, so y'all know how that get.
We know how I get.
It get dark, but we gonna see.
Man, we just wrapped up an amazing career tour. What's some things that stuck out to you that stuck with you after this week?
Man, bro, I think what stuck out to me is just the immense amount of talent that there is in the world, especially behind the scenes. When you look at Hollywood movies, just want to be an actor, I kind of just look at the guys on the camera screen. But then when you really see like the creativity of the story writers, man, the producers, the directors, the talent that it takes, and so many roles that it takes to really come together and put together a beautiful project, it just makes you appreciate just the artwork in itself, man, way more.
That's what drew me into film, is the people behind the camera.
Yeah.
Not just people on the screen. You go to a film, it's magical. Right. The score, the production, the set design, it's all magical.
It really is.
I heard y'all was making a little movie, Eddie Murphy and Trading Places.
A little bit.
So how was it acting in that movie? How was it working with a great, well-renowned producer like Anthony Orgy? Like, how was that?
It was beautiful, man. He's got his own charismatic style. He got that Hollywood presence. I told him yesterday he had this flannel on with this little yellow scarf tied up in the knot. He just looked like a dude he's made for Hollywood. He's gonna be in Hollywood. Doing that project for me, it was really awesome. I remember when we was doing the little fantasy draft. I'm like one of the last picks, and I'm like, man, these brothers don't even know.
But we had no clue.
These brothers don't even know.
We had no clue.
They don't even know. Hopefully y'all see the project, but we had a phenomenal team. From Anthony to Peanut directing, man, to AK behind the camera scenes, bro, Felix, Chosen, everybody doing their role, doing their thing. That role kind of embodied how I was in high school. We was always at the lunch table talking shit to one another, bro. Yeah. Talking like fools, just being the guys. That role really embodied kind of how I came up, and I was able to just kind of embrace myself within that role, put my own spin on it, because obviously nobody can do it like Eddie Murphy.
That's the best comedian of all time.
All the time.
That dude funny, he can act, he can do music.
Eddie made music? Give me a song.
Dreamgirls? You see Dreamgirls?
What? I ain't seen Dreamgirls.
I'm not hip like y'all. Party all the time?
In your performance, bro, there's a scale. 1 to 10, you got a teeter. I saw this man teeter. It's like a switch came on. He was chased, then like action. Like he turned into Billy Ray, bro. Yeah. And it wasn't just all up. The way he moves, it's like, it's a wave of emotion.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a wave, bro.
I was actually directing Black and Blue. Shout out Black and Blue. Shout out my cast and everybody
Shout
that
out
took
to
it
y'all for making it, but I don't care about their part.
Jones hangs in there, throws, that's caught by Kendrick Bourne.
He's inside the 4.
Kendrick Bourne, receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. First and foremost, we gotta talk about the fit, bro.
Fit check, man. I got some Born Blessed chains on, some more chains. I got this shirt from a store in Tampa. I got some called Hame Fame shorts, shoes, nice kicks.
Well, you worry about the shoes. Don't worry about the wrist.
Little rolly. Nothing too crazy, man. I'm trying to hide it.
What you mean you trying to hide it?
This is you trying to hide it?
Words can't describe how amazing this week was. What are some things you took away from this week, having all these people around?
One of the highlights for me was acting. We did Sinners. The awkward silence of when you mess up was freaking funny. What I learned that you don't get afraid of the silence. They taught me how to call out line. They'll have somebody there for you. And I be vlogging all the time, so that's easy. I can just flow. But acting there, when you kind of mess up, forget your line, I learned that don't get scared of the awkward silence. Just call out line and try to stay in that flow.
So I heard you were cornbread.
Bro.
And the scene is like, it's intense, bro. Like, it's not just comedy, so it's not just you flowing. You gotta be serious. You gotta change the tone. So how was that playing cornbread?
Now, the way you broke it down is spot on. He was trying to get back in the barn after he was already bitten by the vampire. It was starting like calm, and then it was building up to him getting frustrated that they weren't letting him in. So I had to try to tone that emotion. But me personally, I'm always high energy, always up antsy, and so I had to try to calm down, being normal, and then getting frustrated that they wouldn't let me in. So I learned that through it too. It was a unique character, and I feel like I got better as it went on, but it was a struggle, but I learned a lot through that.
One of those lessons they taught us early on. Wonder how to teeter through everything.
Yeah, you got scale 1 to 10. 1 to 10. You gotta start at the 1 and teeter between the 10.
Yeah, start at the 10. Bro.
Yes.
Correct.
You start at the 10, you're gonna get cut.
So I was like starting at like 6. My emotions was heavy, my hand mannerisms, and it was just a lot. So I was like, all right. He wasn't doing that in the beginning, and then as he got mad, and then he tried to bite Smoke, it was like, that's when the 10 was in that moment. So I learned a lot through that.
That's tough.
Under pressure, and they've got him for a sack for the first time today.
Under pressure, trying to sling it away. That's Lamar Woodley who got there.
Copeland Bryan, Buffalo Bills, Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears.
Lamar Woodley, number 56, outside linebacker, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Brandon McGee, Cowboys, Cleveland, Buccaneers, Red Sox.
Chris Callaway, number 80 at Pittsburgh, Giants, Steelers, Patriots, Falcons.
Legend.
What are some things that y'all took away from this week that stuck out to you from the most?
Coming in here, rebuilding some relationships with some of our former players and connecting with some of the people from Hidden Empire and get connected with people right away instead of waiting in a long line.
The networking, like connecting with each other, who's doing what in the industry now, people we can work with and collaborate in the future, getting some of these doors knocked in already. And there's some people asking about some of the pitches we already did. It's been clean.
Some of the pitches that they had the other day, they were great, and sitting in front of executives and everything, you can't beat this. Hidden Empire did a great job.
Well, we got to come together and make a film, like as athletes. That should be a Netflix movie produced by, written by, directed
It's
by,
coming soon, bro.
acted
Coming
by,
soon. Box office Blitz, we working on
NFL
it.
guys.
It's coming. Box office Blitz, we working on it. How does it feel to be here after your career? And how bad do you wish you had this when you were playing like us?
If this was something we had before we were done, when people really wanted to know, it'd have been over with. You know, you guys are lucky today. Y'all already got NIL money.
I ain't getting NIL money. That's him. That's the money man right here. I ain't getting no NIL
nothing,
money.
bro.
I think it's good that all the players are here, definitely current players here for that transition, getting ready for life after the game. Because after the game, it get a little cloudy for people and they don't know what to do. So I think coming here, building your resources, people in the entertainment, former athletes, I think it's a good network and a good family thing that we're here.
I appreciate y'all even just coming out here, because you see a lot of guys, life after football, it's like they're stagnant, they don't know what to do. So y'all having a vision of what y'all want to do is inspiring, not just for us. Man, kids who don't even play ball, who just look up to y'all. You're not done yet. I love seeing that.
Even seeing Martellus Bennett yesterday, that was my favorite part. Just paying the way for guys like us, being able to be so multifaceted and doing everything. That dude literally had his hand in everything and then happened to be at Disney. So even if he wasn't at Disney, he still had plenty of things to go around us. So just being able to just show that we aren't a monolith, not in just enacting and being performative, but just actually in real life actuality is just amazing. So
I mean, shout out to y'all. Who is Box Office?
Box office Blitz, check it out. Check us out.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing it and y'all young. And when we were young, I don't think we were doing anything like this.
They had phones when you were young?
No, you're right. Y'all doing y'all thing. Young guys out here trying to get it.
First game, the undrafted free agent rookie from Notre Dame. Shaheed, who fumbled a kick return earlier.
Anthony Kendall.
You know, we're here at the NFL Film Career Tour. Just want to ask you, like, you know, what brought you here and what's the best thing you saw?
So really, this is my first time out in LA. Free flight, first class.
Need it.
You know, I'm excited to learn about the film industry. I love movies, I love shows. Really diving deeper into figuring out what goes all into it. Being in the NFL, you see a lot of moving parts. Tapping into the film industry and entertainment, I'm interested to see what goes on into that as well.
And they do. Stroud brought down.
Felix A.D.K. Uzama, Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, that's a name on them. What brought you here to the Film Career Tour?
What brought me here was I wanted to see the behind the scenes in like the film industry, how everything was created and stuff like that. I just want to get hands on on what makes very good films in Hollywood.
They took us to a lot of places, saw a lot of exclusive stuff that ain't even out yet, man. So what was it like seeing all that type of stuff?
It was amazing. I got to see behind the scenes of like all the sets they worked on for like a different type of movies, different type of show. One thing like that interested me was the Everybody Hates Chris set. I remember watching it on TV, and like it's crazy to even like see that's where they created the film and everything like that. And like even the Mean Girls, like the bathroom, like it was crazy like to actually see that. It was very interesting. I liked it a lot.
Question of the week. Question of the day, now question of the week. What's your favorite sports movie?
Jerry Maguire. So me and my agent, man, we got a real, oh look, fake jury. My agent and me, we got like a similar story to that movie, man. I'm kind of one of his first players that he started the agency with.
It is Remember the Titans.
You're wrong. I'm kidding.
He asked me this question when we first came on. He said, a generic ass answer. It's generic, but no sports movie embodies what we still go through today. Like Remember the Titans.
Top 3, Any Given Sunday, Space Jam, and then Longest Yard, the one with Nelly.
You know my Jamaican.
Yeah, he like Cool Runnings.
Rocky 4.
Does it have to be sport?
Yeah, that's literally the only criteria.
Friday Night Lights.
I'm gonna go Scarface, the sport of getting, you know.
I see the twist, ingenuity. I like it.
Favorite sports movie got to be The Express.
Shout out Ernie Davis, shout out Jim Brown, shout out Dennis Quaid, shout out Rob Brown. Man, hey, if you haven't seen that movie, go watch it.
Cinematic masterpiece.
Go watch it.
My favorite sports movie is Waterboy. I watched Waterboy ever since I was growing up.
Adam, like, just give me a call.
Please.
For you, I'll answer.
Please.
I'll answer.
One day, we're gonna work together one day.